It's ended, so I'm not going to tell you. But one more? Okay. I was in Nepal, and I was in a rice paddy, and it was so expansive. There was no houses, no trees. It was just a rice paddy. And you know how rice paddies are? It was during the monsoon rain season, so the paddies are thick, slushy mud where the rice grows. And then there's little borders about a foot wide you could walk on. And I saw, as I was walking in the Kathmandu Valley near Swayambhunath, massive rain clouds forming in the sky. And I was going to look for shelter because I only had one set of clothes. But there was nothing. And there was absolutely no one, as far as the eyes could see, except one little old man who had an umbrella about 100 yards ahead of me. So I ran, careful not to fall in the rice paddy according to the little border, and I ran up to him, and we stood under the same umbrella, and he was walking, and I was walking right behind him. And I was not getting very wet either. I was right behind him, and he never turned around to see who I was, because I guess he might slip. It was a massive storm. About 20 minutes later, the rain subsided, and I said, "Thank you." And he turned around, and we both gasped, and he dropped his umbrella in the mud. It was Gary. We had no communication for about a year. And we were the only two people in that entire rice paddy walking under the same umbrella. And we didn't even know it. Anyways, we embraced. And he told me he did go to Israel. And he worked on a kibbutz for a year. And then he took a bus. It was called the Magic Bus. It went from Amsterdam to Delhi. And he took the Magic Bus. But I couldn't afford any Magic Buses. Eventually I came to the beautiful, beautiful town of Vrindavan, the land of bhakti. Bhakti is the yoga of the heart, the yoga of love. Bhakti is the path which in my study I found to be the very foundational essence of all great religions. Bhakti is devotion. Lord Chaitanya and my guru, who I met in Vrindavan later, taught me that Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sajja Kabunoi Sravanadi Sudhi Cheti Kori Yudoi. That prema, love of God, is within the heart of everyone. It is our true nature. It is our essence. It is our highest potential. And it is forever. It simply has to be awakened. Bhakti is the process of cleaning ourselves of all the things that block that love within our heart and awakening that love. And this kirtan, or the chanting of the holy names, these are divine sound vibrations. God is not different than the name of God. And these vibrations, these mantras, awaken the love that is within us. And when there is love of God awakened within our heart, it manifests as compassion to all beings. There's no greater joy, there's no greater fulfillment than connecting with that love. The most fundamental need of every living being is to love and to be loved. Why? Because that is our inherent nature. To love God, the all-attractive, all-beautiful, and to feel the infinite love of God, and to be an instrument of that love in whatever we do. Whether we're engineers, business people, whether we're farmers, or doctors, or lawyers, or politicians, students, teachers, housewives, or swamis, whatever we may be, we can express our love for God and compassion for all if we connect to that essence within us. Bhakti is the path of tuning in to the grace that is within us all and pervading the entire universe. But somehow or other our consciousness is tuned into so many other things. But when we tune in, we find something so beautiful. In the land of Vrindavan, I discovered, or let us say, it was revealed to me what I was yearning for, what I was crying for, what I was longing for in the yoga of love. I thank you very, very much.